Okay, I'm getting ready to take the corn off. It's been I done turned it all sides, and this is what I end up with. And it's been on this grill probably about 50 minutes. I'm getting ready to take it off and put the sauce on it. I do notice that this grill cook. I'm not gonna really say judge it with this corn, because corn ain't something that sits flat, and that makes a difference. So but I did turn it on all sides. Smells good. If I wasn't gonna put my steaks on next, but I was noticing that maybe around the center part or certain areas it might have cooked, might have got just a little hotter. But like I say, corn wouldn't be something that I would judge how even something cooked, because this is not something that sets even. I'm gonna get my grill set back up for my steak. I'm gonna take you over here and show you how I'm gonna put this sauce on, and then I'm gonna come back and now I'm still gonna be here. We're gonna do the steak. So come on over here to this other counter with me. The corn sure smell good. So generous amount of this. I'm putting a generous amount of the sauce. I'm gonna put it on just gonna probably turn it over and put it on the other side. Got a real good smell to this. Grilled corn smells good. And then plus some of the ears of corn was larger than other. But that grill smell, you know what it smells like when you're cooking it outside on the charcoal grill? That's what it smells like. Normally when I cook it on the charcoal grill, I cook it in the shucks or this whatever you know what you call it. The green part of a corn. I'm a country girl, but you forget all that stuff. Nobody live country no more. But I do. I always be a country at heart. Love it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it over and do the other side. Don't shake. Don't be shaking. Just keep it down on it like that. Don't shake her. Make. I really think I'm gonna enjoy my grill, because now I done tested it, and I done tested and seen how it cook. I got a general idea of what to do and how to do it. So next time I'll be going in with my own recipes. Now this mayonnaise and sour cream gonna add all kind of moisture to this corn. Drop me a comment down in the comment section and let me know, have you ever had Mexican street corn? I've heard it's supposed to be so good. And the people, I really didn't ask them, was it like getting it at a carnival, or I know they say people, they were selling it up there on the street. And I think that kind of made me say, Now, I eat certain things at a carnival, but it gonna have to be when in the grease. That grease, cooking it, frying it, going in that hot grease, that take care of a lot of germs. Okay, I think that's enough of that. Let me get my napkin. I'm keeping my hands right with. So I'm fixing to take this, what did I say this was? Queso Fresco. I need to look at the name. Fresco. And see it's Smokeless on top of it. Just use your hand. You ain't got to be trying to be all cute. Your hand is the best utensil, tool, or whatever you got. You can control stuff better. Since it calls for a cup of it, I ain't trying to be stingy with it. I'm gonna put that cup on there. I'm gonna put this whole cup full on there. Can you not shake? I watches a lot of YouTube video, and you can tell when somebody's shaking, and that ain't good on your eyes. Some of them may have a little bit more than others, but it's kind of moist. It's not like a crumbly cheese, so you know I got to use it all. They know they're using it for nothing else, so I ain't fixing to waste it. So I'm gonna put it all on top of this corn. Okay, let me rinse my hands off, and then I'm gonna put the cilantro over there. Cilantro, parsley, whatever. Okay. It was still kind of damp when I chopped it up, so it's not gonna sprinkle like it's dry. I would have, if I hadn't forgot it, I would have been prepped that and put it in there. It probably would have washed it up last night. I forgot all about this stuff. Knowing a little better than what I thought. Like I told you, I wasn't going to put as much as the recipe calls for. You know, sprinkling on there is not as bad as putting it in there, because you can kind of move that out the way. Okay. There we go, you guys. Your Mexican sweet corn. It smells, ooh, it smells awesome. Like I say, drop me a comment and let me know, have you ever had it before? Or something you may do different with it that I didn't do right here. Because I've never tried it before. Okay, I'm going to take this. I don't think think I'm gonna cover it because, like I say, that mayo and that sour cream gonna keep some moisture in it. But I'm gonna sit it in my oven. I had my oven on 2, but I'm just gonna cut it off and just sit it in this here kind of a medium warm oven. I'll be back in just a few seconds. I'm gonna get ready to go ahead on and grill my ribeye steaks. We'll be right back. Okay, everybody, I'm fixing to call out all the different seasonings and herbs that you're gonna need to season this here ribeye steak with, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and mix it up and season the steaks, and then I'm gonna take them over there to that smokeless grill and let's get them started. Okay, you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of chipotle powder. 1 teaspoon of chipotle powder. And like I say, excuse me if I'm not pronouncing it right. And you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic. And what's the next thing? The salt. You're gonna need 1 teaspoon of pink salt. And you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of ground black pepper. I think I got the pink salt and the ground black pepper mixed together. Okay, you're gonna need 1 tablespoon of brown sugar. And then you're gonna need 1 teaspoon of paprika and 1 teaspoon of coriander. And then you're gonna need your two 12-ounce ribeye steaks. That's less than 12 ounces, but that's what we got. And then you're gonna need 2 tablespoons of, right here in this can, olive oil. You're supposed to drizzle it on, but that's why I keep my olive oil in. I'm gonna spray it on. And let me tell you this. With this olive oil, the instructions calls for you to once you put your seasoning on, just kind of drizzle your olive oil on there. But if I was fixing steaks on my own, I would put the olive oil on first and then put the seasoning, get the seasoning massaged in, because you don't have to do any marinating of this recipe. Like I said, I'm trying this recipe this first time. If I like it, I'll do it again. If not, I got several ways of cooking steaks. I know how to cook it, but I want to try it this way. I'm trying to learn different ways and different things, and so I'm gonna try it this way. Okay, I'm fixing to get started, mixing and all the seasoning up and do the meat, and then we're going straight over to the grill. Okay, that's my teaspoon of chipotle. I know I'm not pronouncing it right. And this is the teaspoon of the granulated onions. Oh, I ain't get it all out. Been up there so long, sort of like I'll stick a little bit. And this is a teaspoon of the pink salt and the ground black pepper. Sure we get it all out. This is your paprika. I can get into it. I need more containers with the cover to it, so when I come in and prep my stuff, it won't just be sitting out. And this is my coriander. This is sort of like I know it's a herb, if it's not, or what, but I think it's got like a citrusy type taste to it. I've had it before, but it ain't something I use all the time. Okay, and I got my tablespoon of brown sugar. Just gonna kind of mix all it up, mix all this up together. And if I did it right, I can smell that chipotle. This also got a good smell to it. Sort of smoky like. And I know that'll help with the not being out there on that charcoal grill. At least it'll have like a smoky like flavor to it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on. Let me tell you about my steaks. I took them out the refrigerator. I usually like let them sit out maybe about 30 minutes and stuff before I put them on the grill. I don't like to take them straight out the refrigerator and put them on a cold grill, even though if I'm doing them outside or whatever. And I'm going to take my, I just need mixing up. I told you them hands, these fingers and everything is better. I can feel that this sugar will mix well. You know, in some of my other videos, I told you it's always important to make sure that you get your ingredients and stuff mixed up real well. And then even when you're mixing cakes or any type of dish, make sure that stuff is mixed well. You're halfway home when you do that. This seemed like a whole lot of stuff for these two little steaks. But anyway, we're going to go with it. I'm so tempted to spray my olive oil first, but I'm gonna try to stay on course. I don't make New Year's resolutions because I know better, but that still don't stop me from always saying I'm gonna do better, and normally I do. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead on and spray my olive oil on here before I turn it to the other side. Okay. Just gonna kind of mash it in. Turn it and then got to turn it back over and do all that there situation. That's a little piece of steak I really need to put it up there to make out the weight. So I'll use that as a sample piece. I'm paid for it. I love that smoky smell that the paprika and all that is giving it. Okay, let me rinse my hands again so I can put this olive oil on this side. Said the recipe called for 2 tablespoons of olive oil, but that's quite a bit. But like I say, these steaks, I'm pretty sure they're not 12 pounds each. Just gonna spray this. 12 ounces. Both of them together probably 12 ounces. Let me get my turn them over. I got to get comfortable with doing these videos because I want to make sure I'm doing everything where you can understand it. But when you're so used to, you know, kind of cooking, hey little fella, let me give you something. I ain't gonna keep on neglecting you. Give you a little bit of that seasoning because I'm sure gonna put you up there. This may look like a lot, but you go to cheating on the seasoning and stuff like that, you may not get the best results of a recipe. And I don't have no babies in the house, so I don't have to watch it. And I sure ain't fit to waste just this little bit. It's all going on the meat like it's supposed to. Okay, let me rinse my hands again. Pat it down a little bit. Oh, I forgot to tell you with that corn, the grill did not smoke at all. And like I said, I've had those types of grills before. Some of them smoke a lot. I never had the grills that I've had. I got them years ago, and they supposed to have been smokeless, but I don't know if it was to this degree. But one thing I can say for sure on them, they definitely smoke, especially if you was using oils and stuff like that, or either when the fat started to dry out, the fat hitting down on whatever that was under there, it was always smoke. Let me spray them down again. Let me prime it some more. Give you a little shot of this olive oil, dude. The grill is supposed to be, well, I know it is. It's non-stick, and that is, you know, it's real good on that. Cause I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna be putting my little oil and stuff up here on this, but with that corn, I really didn't have. I see why I say non-stick, cause that stuff would have been slid on over on the floor. It was sliding pretty good. I'm going to take this on over to my grill. Let me see, is it heated up good enough yet? Okay. It said that I'm preheated to 450. And that's what this here instruction said to cook these 2 ribeyes on. That got a sit. Come on now. Let's do your thing. Okay. You get right over there, dude. Okay, I already got my timer set over here. It says 6 minutes on 6 to 8 minutes on each side. So the rest of that little seasoning up there. I'm gonna wash up my platter and get it ready for that. So when it's, you know, finished cooking, my platter will be clean and ready. Okay, everybody, I'm getting ready to turn the steaks. But before I turn them, there's one thing I want to say to you. I didn't realize it till the steaks got the smell, and I smelled how good the garlic was. It brought back to my remembrance. I didn't tell you, you also use, I might not even say it that right, but anyway, I didn't say 1 teaspoon of granulated garlic also, but it's mixed. I had it mixed up in there with the onion powder. That's the reason I forgot to mention it to you. That's the reason I have everything set out so it can spark my memories as to what's in here. Now, okay, I'm getting ready to turn them, the steaks, and we're gonna go from there. Hold on just a minute. Oh wow, pretty brown over there. I'm gonna wait for a minute here. Woo. Smelling good. Come on, little fella, let me turn you too. Oh, you burn. That looks real good. I'm gonna put them for, that was a little longer than 6 minutes. That was 6 minutes and 48 seconds. Like I say, when you get older, your eyes can play some tricks on you. But I'm gonna go 6 more minutes on this side. And my husband, I like mine this kind of well. I don't like it overdone, but my husband like his. How you like yours? Medium well?
Medium well or well.
Medium well or well. I'm not a real big steak eater anyway, so I normally cook it according to the way my husband and my daughter and my son, they real crazy about steaks and stuff, but I like them when I cook them most of the time. I'm just gonna be honest with you. When I cook them, I may eat a half or whatever, but I normally like that New York strip, and I used to just slice it up and eat it over a salad. But anyway, I'll let this finish cooking, and got some nice grill marks on it. And I tell you, the smell of this is just it's over the top. And I haven't seen any smoke as of yet. And I was looking for the smoke. I was like, okay, this is where the smoke gonna come in. I got this olive oil on top of it. But so far, as you can see, no smoke. Because I got a real sensitive smoke alarm. That smoke alarm been going off on like crazy. Because I got in my stash of gadgets, I got several little smokeless grills and all that kind of stuff. And some of them I put to the side simply because they would smoke so much. I even got the cast iron skillet that serves as a grill when I want to cook steaks on the burner on the stove. It's good, and I still do it on there sometimes when we just want a steak. But we don't really eat steaks and stuff that often. My husband used to long years ago, but not as much. But I'm going to check it, and I'm not going to be checking it with a thermometer. I'm just going to, hold on a minute. Kind of take me a knife. Ooh. Look down up in there. Right now, look like it's already medium well. I may not let it go the full 6 minutes and take it off. I'm not gonna cut it up. I'm not gonna show you cutting it up because we're not gonna eat them right now. And I always let my meats and stuff rest so the juice and stuff can redistribute itself back throughout the meat. And so I won't be showing you that. You just have to trust me as I you know. Like I said, it look like it's got 2 minutes left on the clock, but they already ready. It's considered what I consider, and I didn't doing steaks. I used to cook steaks and stuff at a country club back when I was a young girl, and you know it was all on commercial and professional grills and stuff like that. So I think that's what you would call it, commercial or industrial, or it was different than this here. But I know what I'm doing with them, put it like that. And when a knife sticking there like that, it's really considered done. But I'm gonna go ahead on and let it got maybe about less than a minute and a half on it. I'm gonna go ahead on and let it do its thing. Do you see them grill marks? Oh wow. I'm excited about my little smokeless grill, especially when it's not smoking. I can create me some nice little bitty dishes on this. And my daughter really gonna love it because she loves grilled vegetables. I probably, when I get through 10 minutes, I got some onions. I'll probably do some big slices of onions and grill them because my husband likes grilled onions and stuff with his steaks. I don't have any mushrooms, but I will grill in some onions, and I may have a bell pepper in there. Can you believe I got some bell peppers off my plant out there in my backyard? I had 2 nice-sized bell peppers on there, and I was just really kind of surprised. When did we get those bell peppers? About a couple of weeks ago? Got about a couple of weeks ago. I would have thought they done stopped bearing by now. Okay, the steaks are ready. I did like 6.5 minutes on both sides. I'm gonna take them off on each side. Yeah, I'm gonna take them off and put them on this platter. Then I'm gonna go over there to the stove. Okay, you guys, this is it. This is the finished product. That little dude I had on the grill. My husband sampled it, and he was like, "Oh, this is so good." And he said that the chipotle had just enough heat on there, but he was saying that seasoning was off the change. And so I'm gonna let let the steaks rest up, and then I think I'm gonna grill us some vegetables, grill us some more vegetables and stuff, and then we are gonna eat. But as a whole, already I'm loving that grill. These steaks, they just sealed a deal for me. And that smell, and no smoke at all. It did not smoke. I'm surprised. I know I'm looking probably for a little smoke on some of the things I plan on cooking. And I'm gonna be bringing y'all back when I do some other dishes and stuff on there. I'll be bringing you back to that grill because I love cooking darn grill meat. When I'm gonna do some chicken, At some point or another, I'm gonna do some chicken, and then I'm gonna do some shrimps, and I'll bring y'all back to show y'all that process. But if you like this video, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and mash that notification bell to let you know when I'm dropping a new video. The new year's here, and I plan on coming back with more great recipes. Thank you for watching. Bye.